Okay, no more stalling. What's up, guys? How to do? Happy. Actually, there's nothing going on today, is there? Yeah, I guess this is the first stream of June, so some would argue it's technically the start of summer, which it basically feels that way already because it's been hot for the past couple of days, at least from where I'm standing, guys. But other than that, though, we got a couple things to talk about because, well, if y'all are paying attention on the community posts and if you're on the Discord server and whatnot, or if you're just paying attention on the internet in general, at least when it comes to what I talk about and look at on this channel, yeah. Digital Circus movie dropped, what, 2 days ago? And how do I put this nicely, but also mean enough to where I get my point across? I was left with a lot to be desired. Does that make enough sense? I want to believe it does because on one, and also on top of all that, I'm a little conflicted because I know a lot of people haven't seen it yet. Heck, you're probably avoiding this stream because that's exactly what I'm talking about here. You know what? I should probably put a giant piece of text on the layout that says spoiler alert or something like that. You know what? Let's do that before I get into anything. Or it already exists. You know what? That'll do. I think that'll do. Hold on. Let me see if I can, at the very least, put some outlines on the text. Give me a moment, guys. No, not the background. I want to put some outlines on the text. There you go. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Give me a moment, guys. Oh, I don't want it white, though. I don't want it white. Okay, that sounds really inappropriate out of context, but y'all know what I mean. Did that do it? Okay, good. That'll do. All right, guys. So yeah, isn't she? Yeah, what the frick was up with the freaking Stevie? Oh my gosh, Okay. First things first. Wait, I just realized. Did I fix the layout? I did. Okay, first things first, guys. This film was strictly advertised to be a 2-hour experience. You know what? What were the exact words on the promotional material on Twitter? I need to look into it. Give me a moment, guys, because. First thing, let's get the biggest problems out of the way first. The pacing, because the marketing specifically said, "Oh, this film's gonna be a 2-hour experience," but one, a good chunk of that experience is just an episode we'd already seen. Secondly, even then, it was only about an hour long. I'm not even kidding, guys. The way this film was advertised. Let me see if I can find the official post from Glitch or Gooseworks or whoever tweeted about it. Let me see. Oh my gosh, their feed is just covered with Game Over stuff, so it's gonna be a while before I find it. Where the frick is it? Okay, this is gonna take a while. Give me a moment, guys. Oh my goodness. Was it even then who posted it? Okay, it was around, I want to say the middle of April when they first announced it. Don't quote me on that. Okay, I just remember seeing somewhere, it's a 2-hour experience, but okay, just from my experience, guys, the film started at 5:30. Then we got about 15 minutes worth of trailers. Then episode 8, which is about a half hour long. Actually, you guys can see that for yourselves because it is available on YouTube as of right now. Let's see. You know what? While I'm at it, I may as well show the Chrome tab because I have not put it on the layout yet. There you go. Like, pay very close attention to this number, guys. 31 minutes and 50 seconds took up that movie. 31 minutes and 50 seconds that we already saw. That anyone in the world can watch as long as you have functional internet. And they said this film was going to be about 2 hours, but when I was walking out of the theater, I checked my watch, and it was like 7:15 p.m. Just to put things into perspective, guys, it just gives you an idea of how rushed it all ultimately felt. And then we continue from the first episode. How did it go again? From that previous episode. Kane is dead. Spoiler alert, guys. He's not really dead. He just got sent into the void. For all that tension, all that emphasis on the idea of Kane being gone altogether, completely absent from the marketing for obvious reasons. But then it turns out, hey, he's good. That meant nothing, ultimately. So, what was the point of that emphasis? What was the point of the marketing just using the selling point of, oh hey, Kane is doing all this advertising, but now he goes back to being dead. Which, in some ways, I can appreciate some semblance of character development, but ultimately, he was an AI. He was an antagonist. Did we really need to fixate on that? If there's one thing I give this show credit for, it's the fact that under most circumstances, they do make you feel for the characters. But ironically, in their very finale is when I feel it the least, because, well, about the first 20 minutes of the movie, guys, the official, or at least what can you officially refer to as the movie, 20 minutes of it is just crying. It's just the characters crying and hugging each other. And I don't mean to exaggerate too much when I say it. Just, we'll get through this together. Oh, you're the first friend I ever had. Oh, but like, oh my gosh, it got old so quickly. It got so sappy to where it just did not feel compelling. And then there's also the fact, I'm not sure exactly how it went down, because I think there was I don't know, guys, I watched it in Spanish, so a lot of plot elements were definitely lost in translation. Apparently, the thing is, everyone we know in the circus, all the characters, Pomni, Kinger, Ragatha, Jax, Zubul, and Gangle, the ones we know, they're just copies. They're just replicas of the subconscious of the person that they were created from. The real Pomni, the real Pomni, the real Kinger, the real whatever, they've been fine this whole time. They've been minding their own business. They were never, their subconsciousness were never trapped. They were just replicas, which kind of undermines all of the motivations, like the whole leaving the circus, the whole everything. Like, they just brush it off a little too quickly for me to like it. It's not just me, right? Because, yeah, that was just, it feels like just a slap in the face to the character's motivation and the narrative. Just do a complete 180 with only half an hour left into the show. The overall series is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I will say this though. Okay, let's divert from the plot a little bit. I will say this, maybe it's because I'm in a different country. Maybe this is one of the few times where I'm actually grateful that I do not live in the United States, guys, because my theater was mostly well behaved. I still had a couple problems with it. Like, the film opens with that one fish that's voiced by freaking Charlie from Smiling Friends. He's like, hey, don't record spoilers. Hey, don't post spoilers on the internet or anything like that. Like, don't record in the theater, no piracy or whatever. And I see like three idiots recording with their phones. And I had half a mind to tell them to put it away, but I don't know. I didn't want to start a fuss. But other than that, though, most of the theater was fine, though there were one too many kids where I'm like, what the frick are you doing here? Like, I'm not exaggerating, guys. I saw this one kid. I want to say he's like 5 years old tops. He was wearing a Kane cosplay. Why are children watching this show? Have the parents not caught on to the fact that it's not aimed at kids? How did the last episode end exactly? A character just outright saying, holy shit. Like, it really tells me a lot about your parenting when the kids are still here. Like, okay, I get it, the show's colorful. The first episode and whatnot doesn't exactly have those dark undertones or profanity that the later episodes have. Although, maybe they do, I don't know. Like, it's definitely a little vague in that regard, so I can't hold too much against the parents, but still. But alright, back to the plot. So, okay. They come to terms with the fact that they're not the real people that they're based on. Kane teaches Pomni to conjure. Eventually they all join in rebuilding the circus now that Kane is allegedly gone. And then throughout that whole montage, we skip the whole montage and suddenly Jax abstracted. Yeah, Jax is gone, guys. Basically gone for the entirety of the movie. Like, we get that whole montage of them just conjuring to repair the circus, and then literally the next moment, Jax abstracted. Great. As if I didn't feel anything for this character already. I honestly thought they were gonna give me an incentive to actually feel for Jax, especially given how much they've been building up his backstory with Ribbit and whatnot, but yeah, no, it went in the complete opposite direction. Apparently Jax's backstory is that his parents got divorced because his father was abusive, and then he came out to his mom, and then his mom got a little abusive too. So Jax assaulted her. I don't know, it was a little vague, because like I said, a lot was lost in translation in the Spanish dub. Apparently the idea is that his mom was abusive, he assaulted her, and apparently killed her, so he ran away from home in shame, he was homeless, and that's when he stumbled upon the circus. And got trapped in here, quote unquote, because like I said, nobody's really trapped. At the end, nobody was really trapped. They're just copies of the subconscious of the people they're based on, of the people they scan. They're basically brain scans from the moment it happened. So, yeah, they've been trying all this time to leave. It's been set up since the very beginning. You'd think they give us a satisfactory conclusion, but there's that. But anyways, how did the rest go down? Apparently, Pomni just decides to approach abstracted Jack, and then she somehow goes into his mind, learns the backstory of him and Ribbit, how he got in the circus and everything. And I'm sorry, people love to say, oh my gosh, people just don't like complex characters, but no. Everything we learn about Jax in this, guys, it does not make him sympathetic. It doesn't make him complex. It just makes him an asshole. I'm gonna just outright say it. Because how did it go down exactly? Like, the thing is, when he first got into the circus, like, okay, we knew he was friends with... Why'd the music stop? Okay, it's just really quiet. Oh, okay, you know what? Let's change it. Because why the heck not? Like, here's the thing, how it went down. When Jax first got in the circus, like we already knew, he was friends with the Frog and freaking Kaufmo. And I will say, Kaufmo also got the short end of the stick when it comes to screen time and character. You know, for how much they mention him so nonchalantly and how much he meant to people, this film really doesn't elaborate on why that is. Like, okay, he was just friends with Jax. Okay, you know what? Let's get to Ribbit first before I get into Kaufmo. Like, apparently, Jax and Ribbit they really got along to where there's a lot of romantic subtext. And then Jax opens up about his backstory to Ribbit. And then Ribbit, pretty much the only person he ever knew that actually, you could just tell she was not going to abuse that information of Jax coming out, his abusive family and whatnot. And what does Jax do? Still treats her like crap, just like everyone else, just because he felt like he said too much. Really, dude? The one person who doesn't hold anything against you, who actually accepts you for who you are, and you just push her away? Okay, guys, I'm not a psychology major by any means, but what kind of jackass? You have to be a special kind of jackass, not mentally unwell or something like that. You're just a jackass if that's how you go at it. Like, he kept pushing Ribbit, after that whole moment, he kept pushing Ribbit away to where Ribbit just abstracted because Jax kept treating her like crap. Basically the same way he treats Gangle. Then she abstracts, then Kaufmo tells Jax, hey, maybe I found an exit to the circus? Okay, good for you, man. I don't give a crap. And then Kaufmo abstracts. Like, it's crazy how much Kaufmo got screwed over. Like, Ribbit, you feel for her as a character, but in terms of her dynamic with Jax, no. Everywhere Jax goes, he is a human piece of crap with not enough tragedy or motivation to support it. Like, I'm telling you, man, screw Jax. Like, no. And then I find out through Twitter and whatnot that Gooseworks apparently admitted that, oh, Jax is based on me. He's basically my OC. Oh, I relate to Jax so much. Like, what does that tell you? What does that freaking tell you? Jax is just, no, fuck Jax. I honestly, guys, for this whole show's runtime, which is about 2 years, like, yeah, Jax came off as a jerk at the beginning. I wanted to believe there was good reason for it, but the payoff was not there. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. I was kind of expecting that maybe Kane can find a way to undo abstractions, but no, they just roll with it. Everyone who's ever abstracted in the circus, oh my gosh, speaking of the ending, okay, you know what, let me just try to summarize what I can of the plot before we get to the ending, and the abstractions and everything. Okay, where was I? Okay, Pomni looks into Jax, he sees his backstory and everything, and then she still keeps hugging his abstracted form, even though we saw with Ragatha in the first episode that can really injure a person? Like, I don't know, it's a little vague about it. But okay, They find a means to contain Jax even without Kane. And then we look at Kane. He didn't get deleted, he didn't die, which I don't have too much of a problem with it. He just got sent into the void. Although, if it weren't for somebody mentioning it on social media, I would have a problem with this, but I don't, because yeah, the void basically is the recycling bin, if that makes any sense. You know how Windows computers all have a recycling bin where all the trash goes, and it doesn't disappear until you clear out the recycling bin? That's basically the void, and you know what? I can run with that logic because he is a creative AI. It wouldn't surprise me if he worked off of that. So, in the end, Kane is just wandering through the void. He sees the files of everyone who's been on the circus, including Scratch. He learns the real names of everyone who's been on the circus. He basically develops a sense of understanding humanity. And you know what? I don't dislike that idea. Even if it felt a little rushed, I don't dislike that idea. What I do dislike, though, is the fact that they just paint all of his naivety, his sense of evil, if that makes any sense, is just based off the fact that he absorbed Bubbles' AI. You know, remember at the beginning of the episode? You know what? I can just show it, actually. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I kind of forget I have a big point of reference here. Let's see. Y'all remember this moment? That little blue AI that Kane's AI just absorbed? Then he broke out of the cage and absorbed him? Like, basically, it tries to portray the idea that Kane is only evil because he did this. But if that was the case, why would he absorb it to begin with? What would be his motivation for that? So, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, like I said, Kane's redemption, quote unquote, is just a little too rushed. It could have been, it's not as bad as, say, Jax's development, because even if he did reserve redemption, which he didn't get, I still don't feel for him. I still have zero reason to sympathize for him. I just saw it as a trash can that holds on to stuff for 30 days before it's gone forever. Okay, in some, I think on MacBooks, I mean, I should know this. I have a MacBook Air. On MacBooks, it's a trash can. On Windows, it's a recycling bin. Tomato, tomato. So, Kane makes it back to the circus. He heals Pomni from the hugging an abstracted person, or whatever you want to call him. And then he's like, I'm sorry. I'm hoping you guys have control over the circus now. And then Kane, being a creative learning AI, more or less, he basically shows everybody, basically tells them their names, who they were, because apparently he has access to Google or whatever, or a search engine. Like, he basically looked into the brain scans, who the people were, and he looks them up on social media and everything. We learn everybody's real names and everything. We learn about Jax, we learn about Pomni, we learn about Ragatha. So basically, just like that, everyone is cool with staying in the circus. Because they were never the people that were trying to leave. And am I crazy, or that just, like, I kind of understand what they were going for, but the fact of the matter is that definitely should, I feel like just with the knowledge of realizing that they're not really them, they're not really the people they're based on, I feel like someone should have extracted on the spot other than Jax. I feel like nobody should be I feel like nobody should have been cool with that idea, and honestly, the ending got a little too sappy for comfort. Like, one thing I do appreciate about the show is that there are times where you actually understand the characters. Like, all the therapy speak, quote unquote, it felt like earnest conversation. At least in the earlier episodes. Like, especially in the lightning round, where they were just going through all the adventures in the suggestion box. Like, yeah, they were just talking like normal people, expressing their feelings, and it felt natural. For after that, though, it just felt like every time a character has a heart-to-heart, a one-on-one conversation, it just felt like someone talking to a therapist rather than talking to an actual friend. Like Gangle and Zubul, freaking Ragatha and Kinger in the Guns episode. Even Pomni and Jax, I would say. So here's the thing. Okay, what else do I have gripes with? I think that's about it, come to think of it, because like I said, guys, the movie is a lot shorter than what I expected. So, but at the very least, on one hand, I can appreciate the ending just because I honestly expected this show to not have a happy ending. It could have been a lot darker than what it had to there. But in the end, Jax just stays locked up. Okay, I will say this though. Why are we treating the abstracted people like pets? They basically put all the abstracted people in what's basically an aquarium. Like, sure, they can swim freely, but it doesn't change the fact that apparently, no, they're just gonna stay abstracted. There's never gonna be a cure. Everyone who's ever been trapped in the circus and abstracted, they're just stuck there forever. I guess there's no saving them, and there's also the fact that Gooseworks just flat out said, yeah, I'm done with the show. I don't want to do anything more. Like, the world building just feels... The world building and the satisfaction of the premises, it just doesn't feel fulfilled. That's just me, though. Alright, give me a moment, Tails. Why was everyone brain scanned? Why did everyone meet up at the bus stop even though they got scanned? Yeah, Tails, that's another thing I don't understand. Okay, guys, after the credits, we get a shot of the real people the circus characters are based on, and they're all just conveniently at the same bus stop? Like, what are the freaking odds? They have zero basis for knowing each other in real life, yet somehow they're all there. All 6 of them. Kinger, Jax, Pomni, Ragatha, they're not acquainted with each other whatsoever in real life. And yet somehow they're all conveniently there. Maybe it's the same small town? Like, I don't know, man. It just felt way too contrived, and ultimately that post-credit scene, it felt really pointless. It's all I can really say in that regard. Like, if it weren't for the fact that it turns out there's an alternate version of everyone, like, maybe it would make sense. Eventually, like, I wanted to until it hit me that, okay, they're not the real people. Until that fact hit me, I was thinking, oh wow, maybe they did find a way out. They're living out their normal lives. They occasionally talk to each other, and they visit Kane on occasion just so he doesn't get lonely, just so he stops living in fear of the idea of people leaving him. But no, that's not what it is. I thought I could interpret it that way, but then I remembered, oh wait, they're completely separate people. So, yeah, like I said, woefully unsatisfying. And I will say this, I know little to nothing about the Brazilian leak that dropped a couple weeks ago. I know little to nothing about it, so I can't confirm nor deny if it was real or not. I'll say that much. I don't know how the VAs cried over that scene. I don't know, Tails. Like, one thing I've come to understand about a lot of... How do I put this in a way that doesn't seem rude? A lot of left-leaning animation, animated shows, especially indie, they just love writing stuff without earning the emotions. It's part of the reason people hate Steven Universe. It's part of the reason it gets stereotyped for, oh, Steven is too much of a pacifist. Oh my gosh, he cries 90% of the time. Like, they have all the sentimentality, but none of the genuine emotion. And if that's the case, can you really even call it sentimentality? Hello, Erica. But with that being said, though, guys, yeah, like I said at the beginning, this film, it left me with a lot to be desired. If you don't want to get spoiled, then what are you doing here? But if you do, glad you could join us. But you guys will know hopefully you guys will know what I mean when it drops on YouTube. I think June 19th, I think. But yeah, Jax, he can take a hike. He can stay freaking abstracted for all I care. Let's see what else. Kane, his story arc felt rushed. The bond between Pomni and Ragatha still didn't feel earned. Even though I get the dynamic they're trying to go for. Ragatha, too nice for her own good. Pomni, just the naive outsider who made it into the circus. Like, honestly, this show was just so much better when they were actually focusing on the means to get out. Like, it's crazy how well they still got a lot of character across when they were just trying to find a means out of the circus. Like, you know, looking into Kane, trying to adjust his AI, trying to reprogram his AI or whatever, trying to find a way out, or just minding their own business with adventures. Like, this finale was just way too sappy at all the wrong times. But then again, I guess it shouldn't surprise me, because like I said, there's a lot of moments where the heart-to-hearts, they're just a little too corny to stomach, and the dialogue was not believable anyways. Speaking of which, though, Gangle and Zubul. How do I put this without being too graphic, guys? Realistic depictions of a panic attack core? Exactly, Erica. Like, the only time this was actually done well, it was freaking Puss in Boots 2. Everywhere else, though, every other moment I can think of in animation in recent years, yeah, no. Like, all right, I get it. You're mentally unwell. Go see a therapist. Why are you projecting this crap into a cartoon, man? Get over yourselves. Gosh. The leaks were true. You watched it originally and subbed? Okay, good to know, Tails. Good to know. But alright, where was I? Right, Gangle and Zooble. I will say this though, guys, and I don't know if I've made enough of a point of it in the past. This romantic dynamic, which is canonized, by the way, at some point in the credits, Ragatha's just wandering the halls with the rooms and whatnot. And it's heavily implied that Gangle or Zooble are having sex behind that room. Because y'all remember in the 6th episode, Zooble says, I want the ability to have sex, and I'm willing to bet King gave it to her eventually, and you don't have to guess who she's doing it with. And I will say this, there is virtually zero chemistry between these two characters. Like, okay, she's helped her, she made her feel better at one point by telling her, hey, at some point, I'm down to look at your art, I can draw with you. And that's it. I guess that's all the chemistry you need. Because other than them ganging up on the episode with the guns, is there a single reason for me to think that Zooble and Gangle have feelings for each other other than just, oh, wow, like, that's it. Like, just, okay, they draw together, that's it. They draw together and I guess they're friends. I guess that immediately translates into romance. I will say this though, romance is probably this show's weakest strong suit, or maybe it's just the shippers getting so annoying after a while. Pomni and Gummigoo, Zooble and Gangle, like, we did not need any of this in this episode whatsoever. Like, all of these character dynamics and friendships, these bonds, they could have been completely platonic and nothing would change. Either in the narrative or in how you feel for the characters. Like, sometimes you can just tell Gooseworks or whomever is just projecting their own stuff into the characters, and that definitely comes to a fault, especially with Jax, because like I said, Gooseworks straight up said, oh, he's my OC, he's based off of me. So, like, there are times where romance can be done right, but this show is definitely not one of them. I'll say that much. And then, oh, right, there's also the fact, yeah, by the way, guys, there was some strong implications, but Kane just outright says, like, the movie starts with Kane just giving a recap of the previous 7 episodes. Oh, Pomni straight up fell in love with Gummigoo, or something along those lines. Maybe it might have been a mistranslation, because like I said, guys, I watched it in Spanish, but yeah, like I said, romance is not the show's strong suit, but I'll leave it at that, guys, just because, well, there's still 2 more weeks until it actually drops on the internet and everyone can watch it for free. Unless you're not willing to pay $10 or $5 or however much it costs in your region. I don't know, guys. My ticket was only 80 pesos, which with the current exchange rate in the US, that's about $5, guys. So it was really cheap for me, but I don't know. Pomni's original name means nothing. None of their original names mean anything, Tails. If I'm being honest. Like, okay, we learned Scratch's real name, but is that supposed to mean something? Like, okay, we get the backstories on every character, but we kind of already knew that. Yeah, Pomni was an accountant. She does YouTube videos where she explores abandoned buildings and whatnot. Like Ragatha, she was rich. She likes horses. She likes, what do you call it? Equestrix? Oh my gosh, I forgot. She likes riding horses. Let me put it that way. And she had an abusive mother. Jax, we barely learn his backstory now. Gangle worked in fast food, gave up the dreams of being, pretty much telling us stuff we already knew, so it definitely undermines the emotions. $15 for one adult? Oh my gosh, Tails, inflation is one heck of a drug. Okay, I will say this though, guys, this is one of the few times where I am particularly grateful to not be living in the United States. I will say that much. Speaking of indie, have I seen Planetronica? I saw it a couple weeks ago, actually. Like, yeah, I get it. The budget was definitely a lot more limited compared to other indie shows, but I don't know, it definitely undermined my investment with it, to say the least. That's all I can say for now. Didn't Gummigoo kind of get retconned in this movie since Pomni told Ragatha she was the first friend she made in the circus? Yeah, I guess, I don't know, Plotzenberger, I guess NPCs don't count when it comes to real friendships. To be fair though, the real Gummigoo, the Gummigoo that Pomni met, he's basically gone. I'm guessing Kane probably reset him to just go back to his original programming. Also, speaking of programming though, like, as Kane is making his way back into the circus, the Moon talks to him. You know, remember that one gag where the Moon is like, "Hi Kane, I love you." She does it again, and Kane is like, "You know, I never programmed you to say I love you, and I'm guessing I'm supposed to feel something in that moment, but no. Every time the Moon says, 'Hi Kane, I love you,' it came off as more predatory than affectionate. So how am I supposed to feel something in this particular moment? No. Like, none of the emotions feel earned. Like, everyone, like, when they try to show some sentimentality, it drags on for too long. It feels forced. Everything that went wrong could have gone wrong with this episode for the most part. Like, I'm having a really hard time thinking of a moment I actually liked. Like, I really do, man. I really do. Like, I guess there was closure between Pomni and Jax, but that might be a bit of a stretch, guys. What was with the gang? Oh my gosh, Tails, I completely forgot about that. Okay, while Pomni is going into Jax's mind, we basically see all these alternate scenarios where we see how Jax would have reacted depending on whether who would have abstracted. We saw a timeline where if Zubul abstracted, Jax would have, I'm not even exaggerating, guys, Jax would have sexually harassed Gangle if Zubul abstracted. If Gangle abstracted, Zubul would have tried to murder Jax, if that's even possible in the circus, which I don't know. If Ragatha abstracted, he would have gone even more crazy, apparently. Like, they try to pass off as Jax as this, oh, so complex, so nuanced, but he's so mean, but he's mentally unwell, so he gets a pass. No, screw that crap. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of people trying to pass off these horrible people as sympathetic just by slapping a tragic backstory on them. Especially considering the fact that apparently Jax is he came out as transgender, and apparently Gooseworks is also transgender. Like, the parallel is just too on the nose to where Jax's backstory, it just conflates too much with Gooseworks, if at all. And as a result, it's a disservice to Jax's backstory. Not that it was really going anywhere, unfortunately. Yeah, Pixel, and Jax is straight up, just no. He's not sympathetic, he's not complex, he's just a jackass. Or should I say, a jacksass? Nah, that doesn't have a ring to it. And that was a very stupid pun. But alright, guys. What else can I say that I haven't talked about already? This has been done plenty of times. Remember the Killing Joke? What about it? I thought Jax was just gonna be a jerk for the sake of being a jerk. Okay, at a certain point in the time limit of story, he has zero business being a jerk, especially with Ribbit, and he's being a jerk anyways, because keep in mind, guys, you thought maybe Ribbit abstracting for reasons unrelated to Jax is the reason he's the way he is, but no, it's the other way around. Ribbit and Kaufmo, the reason they abstracted is because of Jax. I honestly thought it was gonna be the other way around, or something in between, but no. Everything is Jax's fault. And he garners zero sympathy, even when they're trying to. But alright, you know what, let me see what the rest of the chat has to say before I keep yapping. Why was Jax's extraction off screen? You built up multiple pet. I guess there's a certain symbolism to it, Tails, from what people have told me from what I've read on Twitter. Like, okay, abstraction is an allegory for suicide. You're not supposed to see it coming, but what about people who have actually witnessed suicide? What about those people? Like, yeah, no. And considering the buildup and the idea of abstraction, it would have been nice to actually see one on screen for a change, but no. I guess the symbolism and the therapy speak is just too important. Like, I'm telling you, man. Some of these writers in modern Hollywood and even in indie studios, they're just too fixated on their own emotions that they forget about the story that they're actually writing. It's not theirs. Jax is not Gooseworks, and Gooseworks is not Jax. Lincoln is not Savino, and Savino is not Lincoln. Like, would it kill you to just disassociate the character from the creator or the writer in question? Is that really so much to ask? Jax is a murderer, that's crazy. That might be a bit of a stretch, but yeah, Jax, He basically spurred his the only two friends he basically had into suicide. The series became the Jax Show and stayed the Jax Show to the very end, even though, ironically, I thought it was a lot more interesting and engaging when it was the Pomni Show or the Kinger Show or basically any character other than him. By the way, guys, that whole symbolism with the poster at the beginning, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Circus, the last act, poster. Like, yeah, this visual you guys see in the poster. Oh my gosh, hold on, I need a bigger shot. There you go. This visual, guys. Yeah, none of it actually happens in the movie. It's completely symbolic. Like, okay, there's a few details here and there, like the mug, like, okay, there's this whole plot point where when Jax was actually getting along with Ribbit and Kaufmo, they go to the cafe in the circus, they get coffee or whatever. Okay, that's it. But yeah, this whole place, like, I was under the impression that, okay, Kane is gone, the circus is completely more or less a blank canvas, Jax takes over it with his mind or something, but no, that doesn't really go anywhere. So, why is there so much of an emphasis on Jax? We know the answer, but it doesn't get rid of the problems. It really doesn't. Yeah, so what the heck was the point of this visual? I don't know. I really don't. It's completely symbolic. None of it is presented in the actual episode / movie. But yeah, guys, that was a yikes. Like, yeah, I still feel bad for Gooseworks and the fact that it got leaked, and it's basically, oh, I'm done with the show. I don't want to do anything more, but even then, a lot was left unresolved. Nobody got unabstracted. We don't really deal with the abstractions in a way that actually feels respectful, because at the end, guys, yeah, they make an aquarium and they dump all the abstracted people in there. That's how that gets resolved. We never know what's going on with the, okay, we know what happens with the real Scratch. No thanks to this episode. We know he eventually died of a brain tumor, but what about the rest of them? Are they just supposed to live on in memory? Like, nothing about this was satisfying, unfortunately. And the worst part is, guys, that as far as the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like a 95%, which honestly, I'm surprised it's really that high. Like, I was thinking maybe 80 or 70, because yeah, it left a lot to be desired in my opinion. Yeah, nothing about Scratch gets elaborated on, and in terms of what we do know about him, it was already in the previous episode, so yeah, no, there's really none of the elements used for closure are satisfying, I guess. We spent 9 whole episodes, 2 years worth of watching and waiting, and then it turns out there's no means to leave because there's nothing to leave to. Was there more about Queenie? Nope. No Queenie, no Scratch, none of the original crew of the circus. None of that. Nothing. I see people online still protecting and excusing Jax. They always... Yeah, you know what? Let me put it this way, Pixel. It's basically... What that one clip from Billy and Mandy. You know what? This is what people feel like when they're defending Jax.
Am I the only one who understands the complexities of this ambitious cinematic masterpiece? This movie isn't stupid. You're stupid.
That's basically Jax Defenders in a nutshell, guys. It's really that dumb. Rip to all those abstracted characters we never see. Yeah, the world building is just flat out unfinished. All this setup with little to no payoff. In my opinion, guys, this is gonna go down in infamy along with Game of Thrones and The Boys for a completely botched and rushed ending. With no payoff, no elements that actually add up, no cohesion, no nothing. Erica, I can't tell if you're just being memeing or if that's actually an official title for Jax. I really don't understand why Kane can't give the abstracted minds new bodies. Wouldn't that just wipe their memories clean, though? I guess... I don't know if the brain scans are all data. Can't he just copy them? He is basically a living computer. I don't know, man. There are so many ways it could have gone at it. All right, guys, someone's at the door. Give me a moment. Wait, is my mic muted? The mic is muted. Okay. Luckily, I didn't talk too much. Oh my god, bro, abstracted. Stop it. Guys, come on. All right. Where was I? Okay, hold on. Where was I? I lost my train of thought, guys, because I was thrown off by the fact that my mic is muted. Okay. Okay. I was reading Pixel's comment. What did he say exactly? Was it Pixel who commented that? Reminder that people will and already base their personality off of Jax. Yeah, that's the worst part. And dare I say it, guys? There was one show in particular that I vividly remember from 2002. Or was it 2001? Maybe 2000? I don't remember exactly what year, but dare I say it? Power Rangers did the Jax archetype better than Digital Circus did. In 2001, mind you. Power Rangers Time Force. The villain's name is Rancic. He's a mutant born from a bunch of residue of genetic modifications. Like, okay, the future is racist against mutants or whatever, and when people try to help him, people are actually not being racist for a change, he kills them too. Because he's too filled with anger or whatever. But the thing is, by the end of the season, guys, spoilers for a show from 2001, by the way, Rancic surrenders because in all the bloodshed and all the fighting, okay, bloodshed and Power Rangers, that does not go hand in hand, but you know what I mean. By the end of the episode, he surrenders because he realizes he's so caught up with vengeance and resentment. Okay, hold on, guys. Someone's at the door again. I'll be right back. Another borderline stranger. No, little Mies, I do pay my taxes, or at least my company accountant pays them for me. Or at least my company accountant files them for me. And I'd like to believe she did her job. But anyways, I'm digressing too much. Where was I? Okay, by the end of the show, Rancic surrenders because in the middle of fighting the Rangers, he almost kills his daughter. He almost accidentally kills his daughter. There's actual warranted redemption, all that jazz. It's so natural, yet it feels like Gooseworks is just being subversive for the sake of being subversive, even at the expense of good character progression and cohesion and narrative cohesion. You know what, guys? It's getting a little hot. Either that, or I'm just a little too pent up with all these frustrations. Let me turn on the AC real quick. Oh my goodness, man. I have a lot. I am so glad I'm getting all this off my chest, guys. But it's so crazy to me how a show aimed at borderline toddlers did this kind of character archetype so much better over 25 years ago. Like, it's just so jarring to me when I say that out loud. Can we have the Noki Depths music from Mario Sunshine? You know what? I kind of want to add it. You know what? Sure. Why not? Kind of want to add it to the playlist. Noki Depths. Wait, Noki Depths. Is that where you're underwater? Okay, is there like a... Okay, it's really short, but screw it. We're adding it anyways. I might as well give it a like because I guess YouTube etiquette? Streamer etiquette? But alright. Where was I, guys? I'm not gonna lie, guys. With all these interruptions, I'm kind of losing my train of thought a little. When Kane was looking through the names and Scratch appearing in the circus, I perked up. I thought everyone was gonna come back and learn to live together, and we were gonna learn about them, but no. Like, it's crazy how sad this ending is in all the wrong ways, and it's happy in most of the wrong ways too. One thing I guess I do appreciate is the fact that Kane owns up to his mistakes. One thing that definitely did not feel right is the fact that, oh, he's only evil because he absorbed the blue AI or Bubble. That's it. None of his motivations, none of it was of his own accord, even though that's exactly what sparked this whole conflict in the first place. Like, he was a prototype of an AI. Then Bubble came along, he got jealous or something, he absorbed, and then he ended up absorbing him. Like, it just seems way too contradictory compared to what we actually got. Plain and simple. Bro's about to see an abstracted character. All right, guys, enough with the jokes. Just because someone is at the door in somewhat of a consecutive sequency, it doesn't mean anything's wrong. Calm down, guys. It's not that crazy. Ugh. Yeah, is there a lesson here? Like, there is no hope. You gotta suck it up. You gotta come to terms with the crap that gets thrown at you. Like, did Jax come to terms with it? Because, like I said, abstracting is an allegory for suicide. So, the character that's supposed to learn the biggest lesson learns nothing at all. And as far as Kane is concerned, what's the lesson there? Learn to appreciate humanity. We're human beings. We already do. Are you supposed to be some sort of other species watching this show that can actually grasp this? Like, is there a lesson to begin with? I'm telling you, man. I feel like we're with, like I said, a lot of the animation industry nowadays, even the indie subdivisions, they care more about projecting their own crap rather than respecting any semblance of traditional storytelling or the fundamentals or anything that actually promotes cohesion. But alright, Swamp, let's see what you got. Oh gosh, what did you do? Okay, next time, homie, try to post it in media. General, it gets a little too distracting. So, can we talk about a really good... Okay, this is from a video I haven't even released yet, guys. This is just a preview from a few days ago. Cartoon for a change? 12. Okay, that's a good edit. That's a really good edit. I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Seconds later. Bruh. 5 minutes later. Wait a minute, what the hell?
Ow, my ears. It's kind of loud, but still funny. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. I'll give it a like, or a thumbs up, or a heart, or whatever. Why was the Ribbit room present? There are rooms supposed to be symbolic of their torment? Are they though? Like, I don't remember a lot about the rooms, although to be fair, we don't really get to see a lot of them very often. Like, okay, Pomni's is just same color scheme as her outfit. Like, I don't see a lot of symbolism in the rooms. I guess they're just there for the sake of being there. Like, I don't know, man. That's just me, though. But I think that's everything to cover, guys, in terms of my experiences this past Thursday. Like, the pacing was cluttered, it focused on the wrong ideas, a lot of the sentimental moments didn't feel earned. Like, even now, like, you had 9 episodes to actually give us something between Pomni and Ragatha, and it felt way too forced. Pretty much every character dynamic that doesn't involve Kinger, it felt ridiculously forced. And arguably Pomni and Jax, but that hardly went anywhere. The Looney Tunes thing was weird. Little Meese, if I can be a little subjective, it's one of the few bits that I actually kind of enjoyed just because it reminds me of a show that's actually good, a cartoon that's actually good. This is more of a nitpick, but Jax's model is not made for first person. His arms look weird. I guess it is a little distracting. But I don't know. In terms of animation, okay, I guess it's standard, but in terms of the narrative, goodness gracious, can I say I'm disappointed without getting ragged on? Because I kind of was. Like, yeah, some of the crowd was cheering by the credits, but I feel like at this point, I definitely established a reputation for where I have my reasons for not agreeing with the general consensus every now and again. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made such a big fuss about, say, Lincoln and Ronnie Yan or Luna and Sam or whatever. That's all I can really say. Yeah, come to think of it, Tails, they can conjure, like, in time, maybe they... Okay, to be fair, though, we don't know exactly at what point Japs distracted, but he did more or less take over the main area of the circus, so I guess they didn't have a means to practice their conjuring, because Kinger did say it takes a lot of concentration and practice, but I don't know, the timeline is just too flimsy in that regard. It's okay to be disappointed. You've already got all the hot takes anyway. Yeah. I do wonder though what the critic score is gonna be on Rotten Tomatoes and whatnot, because the audience score, guys, it was significantly positive. All I can really say though, guys, in terms of voice acting, well, like I said, I watched it in Spanish, and I stand by the fact that I'd much rather watch it in English. And you know what? I'll get my chance. I'll get my chance in about 2 weeks. But the fact of the matter is, guys, yeah, spoilers were all over the Twitter timeline and whatnot, so it's a good thing I made the call of watching this the day it released. I'm not even kidding, guys. As soon as I got off work at 5 o'clock, I checked out, and I rushed to the theater without even thinking. Like, if my supervisor or whomever asked, hey, can you stay for a bit of overtime? Nope, sorry, I actually have plans this time. Like, usually, guys, my routine is I work till 5 and I go home. No ifs, no buts, maybe the occasional detour for grocery shopping, but other than that, like, my routine is pretty basic, guys. But there are occasions where my coworkers are like, hey, can you stay for a bit of overtime? And I still refuse, even though it's more or less encouraged. Completely optional, but highly encouraged. But this time, I definitely had something going for it, and I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this, all of this. I was genuinely excited, guys, just because, hey, Kane is gone. Maybe, I don't know. When I first heard about this movie, when I first heard about the conclusion, the following episode, at least the follow-up to episode 8, I was thinking, okay, Kane is gone. It stands to reason that maybe it might be easier to find a way out, but they just swept the rug right under my feet when it came to that theory. Yeah. Icy pulled it with that frame 1 disappointment combo in some ways, Erica. Like, yeah. I was genuinely excited. But, yikes, man. In retrospect, I really do wonder why. Like, there are a couple episodes I liked out of this show, but others, they either got boring really fast or I can live without. Like, okay, the first episode establishing everything. Second episode, the bond between Pomni and Gummy Goo. Third episode, okay. I will say this though, yeah, I think at this point, Kinger is still my favorite character because he's the only one who has little to no reason to have any shortcomings, and he hardly does anyways. Like, yeah, he's a little crazy to where it's a detriment, but, like, dare I say it? He and Pomni are the only characters whose backstory just felt satisfying enough, and it's a no credit to the movie. Forgive me, but I need to hate on Mudkip. Do that, and I'll ban you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. Yeah, y'all are allowed to not like Mudkip. Just don't make such a point of it to where it seems like you're doing it for attention. The ideas were lost between the 3 teams? Kind of. I do love the remix of the intro as a music tempo. Yeah, kind of. Okay, I will give credit in that regard. Guys, the 9th episode basically opens with repeating the opening of the first episode, except Kane and Bubble are gone, and they don't mention Kaufno. You know, the whole Kinger and Zooble and Gangle too. Ragatha Jackson, there's Kaufmo, but they switch Kaufno for Pomni, and then it goes day after day after day after day, except it actually loops, and then it cuts to black and white and all the dreary stuff. You should review some more Canadian cartoons someday. Eric, I'm gonna be honest, the only Canadian cartoon or at least show that I know is Canadian that I've actually watched for the most part is the first 3 seasons of Total Drama. Everything after that, I want little to nothing to do with, if I'm being honest. Ragatha was potential one because she had the most potential for a character arc. Dare I say it, Pixel? Ragatha is Jack's done right. Like, okay, split up parents or an absent father at the very least, abusive mother, and yet she basically did everything that Jack should have done. That doesn't mean the antithesis is actually compelling or plausible, though. So yeah, in some ways, Ragatha is Jack's done right. That's all I can really say. Wait, Ed, Edd, and Eddy is Canadian? I did not know that. And to be honest, I mostly just get involved with Ed, Edd, and Eddy for the memes and the sound effects. I really do gotta watch it in its entirety, though, because I've heard time and again, oh, Ed, Edd, and Eddy is a classic. Most of the show is actually really great. And you know what? I don't doubt it. Just because, well, memes. Just memes. That's all I can really say. Have I heard the news about? Yeah, Swamp. I did see the news about. Apparently, Jorge Gutierrez was developing a show on Amazon with AI. The internet gave him a lot of backlash, so he was like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be a better person." Like, did we really have to jump the gun this quickly? Like, I've heard stories, guys, of the industry. Like, even with movies like Spider-Verse, where there are times where moments where AI is used just to maybe loop a frame, maybe loop a couple frames and whatnot, for the sake of some element in the background and whatnot. Like, there are practical ways to use AI in animation that aren't just, okay, wow, completely making a whole new show from scratch. But the thing is, I don't think Jorge was going in that direction. I don't know exactly what was going on, but on one hand, I want to give Jorge the benefit of the doubt, but on the other, I feel like the internet ragged on him a little too much for its own good. But yeah, he did kind of sell out a little bit. But then again, as much as I said in the past, hey, a lot of the shows, even though they they really do try to oversell the Mexican elements, at the very least, they're still really good shows and movies, namely El Tigre and The Book of Life. But on the other hand, does this surprise me? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what to make of that situation, just because there's not a lot that I know. I don't know enough about it. But all right. They literally bullied his wife and children? Okay, yeah, that is definitely a step too far. Either that, or he was just looking for a means to defend himself. Like, I don't know. I didn't see any actual instances. He just mentioned, hey, all he did was say on Twitter, hey, leave my wife and my children out of this. That's it. Maybe something happened. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Like I said, there's not enough for me to actually give a fair judgment on that whole situation. Cartoon Network have plenty of Canadian imports. Stormhawks, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Total Drama, etc. Well, give me a whole list, Eric. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know for sure. Like, yeah, if I've heard of it before, then I'm not just gonna assume a show is Canadian just from looking at the cover or whatever, or the name. Like, hey, oh, hey, it's this show? Oh, you're definitely Canadian. Like, that would be stereotypical, prejudiced, however you want to label it. Actually, as a matter of fact, I did Tails, and I had half a mind to post it on the Discord, but I was like, is this fair? Do people really care about it? Like, I don't know, guys. I still have the link. If y'all want it, I'll put it on the Discord. Just because there's not that many people in it, and it doesn't feel like I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I still have the link, but I don't know. I feel a little conflicted with posting it and sharing it. Not that I was going to buy any merch, guys, because honestly, I'm not really too much into novelty or collectibles. How much do you need to hate AI to do stuff like this? I don't know, Slump. It's a whole minefield. Like, most of the time, like, to basically answer a very specific question that Google or the internet can't in a heartbeat. Like, yeah, AI has its practical uses, at least the chatbots and whatnot. But in most circumstances, making full-blown animations just with artificial intelligence, nah. I can see why people have a problem with it, and I don't blame them whatsoever. You better use it now before it gets posted on YouTube. I mean, Tails, like I said, I have little to no, like, I wanted to see what it was about, but I'm really not interested in that kind of merch. And you know what? There's probably some rando out there on Twitter who posted it all anyways, so I don't know. Eric, I do have very vague memories of Atomic Betty, if I'm being honest, from when I was a kid. Like, I remember, like, basically, guys, if you've more or less live in basically southern Mexico and whatnot, or really any area of Mexico where you have no cable, all you have is an antenna. Yeah, there was this one channel that aired a bunch of classic shows from all the cable networks, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, you name it. And one of those shows was Atomic Betty. I do have a couple memories of it, but I don't remember a lot about it, if I'm being honest. Kane becoming one with the group could have been a whole season of development, like an inverse of Pomni's arc, having moments with each of their members. Yeah, Little Meese, I guess the closest thing we'll get to it is just all the frames in the credits, if nothing else. Like, Fixel, honestly, at least in terms of premise, I was thinking more so, okay, Kane is gone for good. Maybe now that we know we can conjure, and now that Kane is out of the way, we have a means to practice, we have a means to if not find a way out completely now that Kane's out of the way, maybe at the very least make the circus more hospitable. Like, I don't know why they decided to go in this direction, just to start. Am I gonna watch Gaslight District? I haven't even seen the first episode, Tails, to be honest. And to be honest, it doesn't really interest me that much. Game Overs, on the other hand, well, to nobody's surprise, it does have my attention. Will it be greenlit, though? I don't know what's going on with Glitch, guys. Like, if I'm being honest, me being invested in Digital Circus, it was a complete fluke, because the only reason I cared about it in the first place was just because a friend recommended it to me. And I was like, okay, sure, why not? The rest of them, though, either, okay, like I said, Game Overs got my attention because it was created by a very noteworthy content creator, and it has a lot of them involved. Some of them I'm a big fan of, freaking Grant Kirkhope, the composer of Banjo-Kazooie and whatnot. You can just Google the Last Act merch and it'll be there. Well, so much for the subtlety of it all. That's a shame, Little Mies. Like, I don't understand why this couldn't have just been a 1 hour... Did this really need a whole theatrical release? Never mind the fact that the film was underwhelming as a whole. I guess... Okay, to be fair, though, the film is being successful. It is making a lot of money on its opening weekend and whatnot. And yeah, I guess it is more or less helping the indie industry, if you can even call it that, the indie subdivision grow a little more than expected. But at the same time, I feel like Glitch just has enough money to where it doesn't necessarily feel indie anymore. At least not by the definition. Because keep in mind, guys, indie is just an abbreviation for independent developer, or just independent rather. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of this whole situation, but you know what? If nothing else, there is some boons to the overall domestic success, the box office success. The box office success. Am I gonna do a tier list when episode 9 comes out? That's not a bad idea, Tails. But I will say this, so in terms of the best episodes, I would say probably... Wait, which one was the 5th one? It's 3. 3 is the one with Kinger and Pomni and Hell and the Mildenhall Manor and whatnot. 5 is the Lightning Round, right? 3 and 5, I'd say they definitely are at the top. Glitch is a business now, let's not joke around. More or less, Tails. I guess it helps with the publicity by making it theatrical. Yeah. Like I said, Glitch is at that point where it's not obscure enough to where when you think indie, they're not really the first thing that comes to mind. Does Vipsy Pop... Pixel... I'd say Vipsy Pop is in the exact same footing. Like, too popular to where it doesn't exactly come to mind. Like, if I didn't know any better, guys, I would say Vipsy Pop is not indie. At least that was my first impression when I first heard about it all. That's all I can really say, though. But alright, how long have I been yapping for? Okay, guys, I've been yapping about this movie for like a whole hour and 11 minutes, even if you don't count the interruptions. But with that being said, do I have anything to react to in mind? Because I don't know, guys, usually my stream formatting is not like this. Usually I just react to whatever I please and we work from there. But the fact of the matter is, we basically went in a completely different direction today because, hey, big indie movie, big animation indie movie dropping. Vipsy Pop mentioned spans F-bombs. Probably. I mean, guys, okay, like I said, it's not a written rule by any means, but in terms of this stream in particular, try to keep it PG-13. The occasional F-bomb is fine, like I don't mind the occasional damn or whatever, but try to keep it to a minimum. Don't add a swear word after every sentence or so. After every other sentence. Don't say her name. She might crash out on Twitter and her PR team has to delete her tweet. Wait, Tails, did that actually happen? I mean, her shows are on Amazon Prime. Yeah, Swamp, and Digital Circus is on Netflix. So what does that tell you? What does it tell you when it's readily available on a streaming platform? I think that says a lot. I will leave it at that. But all right, guys. I think for today, even though I usually switch to whatever game I'm playing through at the 1 hour and a half mark, I think we're going to call it a little earlier today. So for now, we're going to set up the Switch. play some more Battle for Bikini Bottom, and we can keep yapping about whatever, as per usual. So with that being said, I'll be right back. Get some water, relax a little, maybe enjoy the AC a little, because I definitely am. So I'll be right back. Also, I gotta check on my laundry, because I am doing laundry in the middle of stream, guys. I'm not even kidding. I'm streaming in my PJs as of right now. And y'all already know how much I hate that. But alright, I'll be right back. In retrospect, I should probably change the title of the movie. Well, just so people don't avoid, just so people know I'm not talking about spoilers anymore. Anyways. Okay. I want to believe we're good now, guys. So... Wait, where's the switch? Oops, I might have used the wrong HDMI cable. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Alright, guys. Tails, you know what? Since we're really late into the stream, and I'm guessing this video is about 10 minutes long, 20 minutes long, we'll look at it tomorrow. We'll look at it tomorrow. Yeah, okay, we'll look at it tomorrow, guys. Just because now, I don't know, guys. I kind of just want to sit back and play some more SpongeBob. I'm sorry, Battle for Bikini Bottom, whatever you want to call it. So here we are. And yes, Tails, I did see your comment from earlier. Put some clothes on, you perv. I'll tell you that much. But alright. Glitz started from SMG4 and Busy started as a dedicated Tumblr user? Really? Wow, Pixel. You mean to tell me that the creator who embraces all of these stereotypes, all of these sexualities within her characters, you're telling me she came from Tumblr of all places? I'm not being too sarcastic, man. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm just saying it's not really that surprising. But alright. Let me just make sure. I guess okay, you know what? For all I know, someone in chat might just yap about circus spoilers at some point while I'm playing the game. So, you know what? I'm gonna keep this up. I'm gonna keep the tab up just to be safe. It kind of does undermine the viewership a little because people are gonna see, oh, he's talking about Digital Circuit, he's probably talking spoilers. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm not gonna watch. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. And I'm just now realizing the capture card is crackling, and also, I believe the SpongeBob theme is copyrighted, but don't quote me on that. Give me a moment, guys. Make the text smaller? Really? I don't know, I feel like... Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright. Oh, right, guys. I did play a little bit off screen just to deal with that whole ball puzzle at the Mermaid Lair. That's it, though. That's all I did. And maybe I did buy a couple golden spatulas off of Mr. Krabs. That's it. Other than that, though, I have made zero progress in the game. And the story, if you can even call it that. But alright. Wait, I just realized. Hold on, it's not full screen. Give me a moment. Let me adjust the audio tool a little bit. I think that'll do, at least when you compare it to my voice. But alright, guys, we are... Okay, aside from that one mission at Rock Bottom where you have to get all the paintings, we're more or less done with it, and I kind of want to get to the next area anyways. Where do I want to go to, though? Sand Mountain, or... I think I can afford both. Yeah, I can afford both, so what's over here? I'm guessing it's another boss before the next area, so you know what? Screw it, let's do it. The Industrial Park? Wait, is that what I think it is? You know, y'all remember that one episode where Sandy's about to go into hibernation, so she tries to have as much fun with him as possible, and she's like, oh, just a stroll in the park. The Industrial Park? Is that what that is? Wait. I don't want to get spoiled on the rest of the areas, but is that what that is? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I saw, Swamp. I saw.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick, and its breath seems just as bad.
And it just froze Squidward.
Doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help.
I'm sorry, a what? A chili what in a pan of grease? I have no idea what she just said there. I have never understood Sandy's metaphors, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
How did the robots develop a whole mechanical tongue? I don't know, man.
Better figure something out, and pronto.
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to
That's
it.
awfully convenient.
Looks like SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad they brought the
in
announcer
for
here.
a rough ride. Do-si-do and around you go.
So, am I just supposed to walk around and get behind him, or?
Look at that. The robot's made himself dizzy. That's the ticket.
Okay, simple enough. For now. And Squidward's just there.
Great Barrier Reef.
I'm guessing just as an obstacle. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a little more difficulty so far.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
I love this announcer, by the way. Just his line deliveries are just so...
Great Barrier
Fresh
Reef.
like a spring breeze.
Wait, you think so? You think so, Swamp? I don't know.
Oh, and the robot is down.
Okay, he had 2 health. He had like 3 health bars left. That's not it. Oh!
That does it. You pushed this squirrel too far.
Okay.
Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style.
So...
What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
That's a good-
Do-si-do and around you go. Oh, that's gotta sting.
Okay, Swamp, maybe you were onto something. It is getting... He is getting a little too repetitive.
Do-si-do and around you go.
What type of ice cream even is that? Pistachio? Or just sewer sludge? I don't know, man. I mean, it is a robot after all.
That's the ticket.
So, how am I supposed to thaw them out?
Rest.
That hot goo could melt anything.
Okay, it is just goo. It's not actually ice cream. How am I supposed to get to him now, though?
Do-si-do and around you go.
I'm guessing I hit him with the
Oh,
lasso?
that's
Ow.
gotta sting. Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't see the lassos up there, or whatever you want to call these things.
Oh, and the robot is down.
Oh, okay, there's platforms, okay.
And the robot is down.
Okay, simple enough,
One
but
more douse with that
I'm a
stuff,
little low on
and
health, though.
SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Great Barrier Reef. Oh, and the robot is down.
and I'm guessing Sandy's out of the count now? Huh.
That's hotter than a June bug in July.
It's
So,
time to roll out some
now what?
robot punishment.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wish we were playing Sandy again. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to dodge! When you're not playing Sandy?
Do-si-do and around you go.
Okay, it's definitely getting a lot messier, but I'm fine, I think.
I see a prime bowling moment right here.
Oh, okay,
Roll, roll, roll.
thanks for letting me know, announcer.
Split by SpongeBob.
I'm probably dead, though, because I have no healing. I think I started this fight with 4 health.
Great Barrier Reef.
And I'm dead. Yep. Just kill me. Just kill me already. I'm guessing there's no checkpoints. Okay, there is. Thank goodness.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight. Do-si-do and around you go.
Oh, okay, I was not in that hitbox. Are you kidding me?
Do-si-do and around you go. I see a prime bowling moment right here. This boy
Okay.
must be
We live in. We
smoking
live in.
at the lanes.
We live in, I think.
Go
I
see
feel like a
Joe
new
and around
sponge.
you go.
Oh gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, I can't even touch the puddles. Good to know, I
Great
guess.
Barrier Reef.
Oh my gosh!
Fish paste.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay.
That does it. SpongeBob
This music is
back
kind
in
of
the
eerie,
fight.
though. I'm not gonna lie.
Great Barrier Reef.
Oh my gosh, there's so
I
many
see
of
a
them.
prime bowling moment right here. The robot better
Okay, we
change
live in. We live in. We live in.
tactics fast.
Is there a reason I would want to get on the treadmills except for maybe the healing?
Great Barrier Reef.
Okay, okay. You know what?
The painful
I walked right into that one and that one.
That's not
There's
a
nothing like the
sting.
smell of
Go
bubbles in the
see
morning.
Joe and
Smells
around
like
you go.
victory.
Why is he saying ow? He didn't get hit.
I see a prime bowling moment right here. Now the robot's taking a
Okay.
beating out there.
Can I do this with Sandy, please? It's a lot easier to dodge.
Great Barrier Reef.
Steady.
I see a prime bowling moment right here.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could have done that first try.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but know you big time.
Thanks, Sandy.
Last thing I'll say is between Backroom, Scary Movie, and Digital Circus, it's been a bad month for movies.
You fillers.
In terms of quality, yeah.
I think
In terms of box office, nah. Most of them are pretty They're pretty successful so far in just the opening weekend. Garbage flavor? I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket Lab is locked up.
Stir,
tight.
I have no idea who
I don't
that
know if
is.
I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So
Huh.
what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas! Or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
Your robots?
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
Something's fishy here.
2010 SpongeBob reviewer. Okay. So, how many do they want from me? I guess we may as well go in. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough, but let's see.
They serve food here, yes.
75, okay. And
Flash! Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed coming from the Chum Bucket. Yes, right where you're standing. Plankton, owner of the Chum Bucket, and best known for the creation of robots whose sole purpose is to cause mayhem and destruction, has denied any involvement.
yeah, of course he did.
And then stomp on your children! And stomp on your children's children! This has been a Bikini Bottom news.
Okay, to be fair, credit where credit is due. I'm not saying it's the funniest SpongeBob media we've ever gotten, but you know what? At the very least, the one-liners and the deliveries are still spot on.
Flash!
But alright, I need 75. Hey, what's up here? Wait, why can't I reach? Yeah, I can't use the helmet when I'm double jumping. What's the point of these things? Okay, you know what? Whatever, not important. For now. Wait, what new Lucas movie tales? What do you mean? How about we look up Pie Guy rules? Yeah, sure. Just because people keep talking about him in chat. I guess out of curiosity. I feel like it might ring a bell. Maybe I've heard the name before, maybe not. Yeah, I have no idea who this is, guys. I'll just be straightforward with you. So we'll leave it at that, because honestly, guys, I just want to finish this game. Well, not finish. I just want to play through it. Because yeah, we're need 75 spatulas for the end game, and we're still missing almost 30.
How?
But apparently we can go in the Krusty Krab now.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch
That
of
voice
them
is still
hoodlum
really
robots of
distracting, by the
yours.
way.
They've booted me out! And worse, they've got all me beautiful shiny objects!
Uh-huh. I'm guessing it's another enemy gauntlet.
Defiling the Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr.
Not gonna
Krabs?
lie, though. I am kind of craving a burger, though. A patty.
We, meaning you, are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money!
No. Oh my gosh. There is no Clancy Brown, and it shows. So, enemy gauntlet? Alright, guys. Let's cook. Get it? Because we're going to the... Okay, I'll shut up.
I feel like I should be working.
Sure, why not?
Time for a little sleepy sneak. Fresh like a spring breeze.
I'm guessing that laser is meant to hurt. Yep. Okay, I need to get rid of the freaking generator. How am I not taking damage there? I don't know. That I spoke too soon.
I feel like a new sponge.
Ow! I can't tell what's going on! Okay, I'm guessing I have to jump over here? Yeah, okay. Where's the generator, though? Wait, that's it? I just had to kill the big one at the top? Okay, sure, man. Sure. I guess.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Alright, where's the spatula? Or not even a spatula? Okay, maybe I have to talk to Mr. Krabs. That's not Mr. Krabs, that's Senor Crustacean. Funnily enough, though, Pixel, it kinda does sound like the Latin American voice of Mr. Krabs. Kinda. Like, if you're Mexican, or anywhere in Latin America, really, then you know what I'm talking about. So, okay, maybe I do just talk to Mr. Krabs. I don't know. But let me get all these shinies first, though. Wait, can I actually go into the kitchen? Nope. Or the bathroom? Maybe his office? Nope, nothing. Not gonna lie, though, one thing I do appreciate about this game, it just lets me explore all the iconic settings of Bikini Bottom. Like, I'm honestly surprised. Have people built these places in Minecraft or whatever? I'm kind of curious. Probably. It feels like a match made in heaven. So will he give me one?
Phew, you had me worried there for a bit, boy. Worried for me money, of course.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The whole no. This actor is just nothing against him. It's just really bad casting.
Take this as your reward.
Thank you. That's what he sounds like when he doesn't take his pill for the day. I see what you did there.
I bet the next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
Abso-positive-lutely, SpongeBob.
Abso what?
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Aw.
Maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
What salary? You work for a cheapskate, bro.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
Oh.
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
Okay.
I'm a
Yeah.
bubble blowing machine.
Okay, hold on. Like a freaking oh my god. Okay, that's kind of gas. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on.
Bubble power.
Okay, that is very satisfying. And then there's also that. Steady. Okay, that is that is a very explosive sound for a freaking bubble, but I'm down. I am so down. So what now? Oh, okay, this trampoline. Okay, I was about to say. Thank you. This game's sequel has Glove World in it? Oh, really? So we get more settings in the sequels? Okay, to be fair though, I think Cosmic Shake dropped after the Golden Age. Like, keep in mind, guys, the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, it dropped around the Golden Age of SpongeBob, so can I trust that Cosmic Shake's writing is anywhere near as good, let alone its voice acting and whatnot? Because I'm having doubts, admittedly. All right, may as well get that, and I don't think we still got 2 whole areas to explore from the previous quadrant. So, I guess we're going to Sand Mountain? What's the idea here? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've only had it for like 5 minutes, but I really love this move too.
Sea creatures go to enjoy an afternoon of falling down.
Huh? Okay, I need shinies. Would have been nice to know before I got here.
I'm glad you're here. I need to borrow your toothbrush again.
Ew.
What? You've used it before?
Oh yeah, lots of times. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind.
He's not wrong, but still.
What do I care? I'm a wreck anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Try and get some exercise to relax from all this robot mess, and now everything is ruined.
Oh my gosh, Squidward, you're such a diva.
Because of a toothbrush?
No, it's those blasted robots. They've taken over the ski slopes. How can I ski with those ugly things beating everyone up? Listen, SpongeBob, you've got to help me. I'm gonna lose my marbles if I don't get some relaxation.
So, I'm guessing this is the place where you remember that one episode I think it was called I Had an Accident, where he crashes, he hurts himself, and he's afraid of going outside. Is this the place where it all happened?
Marbles in a bag, they don't get lost as often. In fact, I've got mine right here. It's embroidered with this lovely...
Forget the marbles! I got a better idea. If you get rid of the robots at the bottom of every slope for me, I'll give you one of those golden spatulas.
Duly noted.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to beat the extreme fun of marbles.
Okay, I'll give you one for each slope you clear.
Now that's a deal.
All right. So, please tell me this whole place isn't just gonna be one giant slide. Okay.
Take that!
Is this just ice? What happens if I break this? Oh. Sure, I guess.
Another fine for Patrick.
Excuse me. Oh, hey, Gary.
Feel like a new sponge. Meow. Hi, Gary.
So, does he want Sandy or Patrick? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Uh oh, I meant to go for the robot there.
Oh, sparkly.
Okay, you know what? First things first. Let me get rid of the robots. What happens if I open this, though? Oh, okay, it's elliptic. Okay, I'm guessing it takes you to another area. Hello, Copfron. Welcome to the stream. I'm a little surprised this place is just using the hub world music instead of its own. You know what? Let me switch to, I'm guessing Patrick, and then I'll go to Gary. Or is it Sandy? Oh, no, it's Sandy. Nice. Good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sandy is by far the best character in this game.
Meow. You don't say. Well, there must be a way up there.
Can I lasso onto anything? No, it doesn't seem like it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wait, am I meant to stand on this? Okay, apparently I am. Or maybe not. Never mind. Wait, hold on. How am I supposed to get up there? Hold on. Ow, come on! Okay, that is a very lasting hitbox. It's kind of crazy. Another spatula. I have only 1 health left, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Okay, how do they expect SpongeBob to get up here, though? I mean, realistically, Sandy should make it, but she doesn't. Can I stand on the plant? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, then. Simple enough, I guess. Steady. Take your time. You're not going anywhere. I'm guessing I'm supposed to swing and then reach, and then just glide all the way over there? Okay, it's that easy. Okay, I need to switch to SpongeBob. Hold on. Hang on. Because only he can use those bungee hooks, or whatever you want to call them. What happens if I open this though? Oh, hey, it's Plankton.
Hello, my most favorite friend in the whole world. I found another golden spatula for you.
Okay, and?
Oh boy! Can I have it?
Sure, if you fall down to the bottom of this pit.
Okay, that's pretty in character for him. I like it.
Isn't there a safer way?
It's always safety with you people. I suppose you could bungee down.
Wait, I have to pay for the bungee jump? Are you kidding me? Okay, so be it.
The ultimate bungee experience!
I mean, is that any different than paying Mr. Krabs for a spatula? I don't think it is.
Good work, buddy of mine. And don't forget to help me out with the chum bucket.
I mean, I kind of have to at this point. It's not hard to pick up on the fact that you're evil, though. But alright, let's go to number 1 first. Where is it? There it is. Wait, can I even afford to open it? I barely. Guppy Mound. Okay, it's just a big slide. Okay, just like the rest of them. Presumably.
I've gone down this hill 100 times, usually rolling. Darn kids think it's funny to push me.
Okay.
If you can beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
All that just for 1? Sure. Okay, it doesn't start until you go in. Thank goodness. Okay, I need as many shinies as I can get, because I'm definitely broke on them right now.
It shines!
Wait, is there anything up here? No. Okay.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
So, would it be easier if I did this with Sandy or whatever? Probably not.
I love opening presents.
I did not mean to hit those. I just meant to provoke them. Do I at least get to keep the shinies that I picked up? Or not? Probably not. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, I'm at full health. I don't need the undies. That still feels so weird to say out of context, by the way. Don't clip that. Okay, am I crazy, or is there just no way to get close enough to the exploding ones without hurting yourself? Wait, what was that switch? Wait. Do I need to talk to Mrs. Puff again? Because I didn't see... Why didn't I see the timer? Don't tell me I need to talk to Mrs. Puff again. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing that I died anyways.
I've gone down.
Yeah. Steady.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Okay, I was about to say, what does that button do? I had the feeling it was important. Okay, I just killed him instantly. Thank goodness. Ow! I'm so bad at this! So,
My side.
and I'm bad at this. Never mind. Okay, that is actually a really good time. You win. Return to Mrs. Puff for your reward. Okay, good to know.
You've just met the Sponginator. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Oh gosh, that's a thundercloud. I thought it was him. I thought it was the nerd guy. There you go. Okay, that's convenient. Wait, is that the one Mrs. Puff is supposed to give me? No, probably not. Probably not. Huh. Okay, just provoke it. There you go. Go back to Mrs. Puff. I'm guessing the box takes you to the other end. Yep.
Congratulations! You pass with flying colors.
All right. So I'm guessing they're all just time slides with records to be, I guess? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Actually, give me those. Thank you. And I'm guessing this is just the exit? Similar to yours, that was good enough? Maybe, I don't know, man. Some of us just hold ourselves to a high enough, too high of a standard, and I'm one of those people. To a fault, arguably. Okay, I'm probably gonna have enough for both by the end of this. Thank goodness. I'm guessing another slide. Yep. Yeah, they're all just slides, I'm assuming. So, yeah, we should be done with this area quickly enough. I want to believe.
I fly like the wind and float like a sea bee. If
I
you
see what
can
you did
beat
there.
my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Can Bubble Buddy even realistically... Never mind. Sure. I'll take it. Let me just see... Is there a reason I would want Sandy over SpongeBob in these slides? Genuine question. Okay, it's another mission to kill all the... I would say snowmen, but they're made of sand, so... Sandmen? That does not have a ring to it. Okay, they're in the slide. Okay, they're in the slide. Okay, one jump does the trick. One jump. No, it doesn't.
I feel like a new sponge. I love opening presents.
Okay, I really got a time to double jump there. So...
Pretty. Catch
What now?
Take it.
There's another one. And of course it hinders my movement. Why wouldn't it?
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, guys. It's just I'm really locked in. Another snowman. Okay, I'm supposed to jump on them. That's why they don't hold, that's why they were holding me back. I'm guessing I have to do this more than once to get them all.
I feel like a new sponge.
Can I make it? I don't know, actually.
Bam! Ow! Fresh like a spring breeze.
No, I did not make it. Okay, wow, I was really slow. I was close, though. I do need healing,
Feel
though.
like a new sponge.
Okay. Wait, is that actual water or is that ice? It's ice. Okay, it's ice.
Tartar sauce. The horror.
Wait, was that not it? I hit the switch, I killed the robots? Wait, what am I missing? Wait, do I have to beat his record? But how am I supposed to make it back, though? Oh, okay, there's another one here. Okay, I was about to say, what am I missing? Thank you. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. I'm probably not. Alright. I do have to try that again, though, unfortunately. 1, get all the snowmen. 2, actually beat the record. I didn't even open the box, now that I think about it. Hold on. Oh, crud. You know what? I have to do it again anyway, so... There's really nothing to lose. Wait, hold on. Talk to him. Talk to Bubble Buddy. Alright, no screwing around. Forget the shinies. I got enough of the next door. Oh, don't tell me I have to do it from scratch. I really have to do it from scratch? Oh my goodness. And I already missed the first one because that was before the race even started. Ow. Okay, I did not mean to hit that. Oh, gosh. Again.
Fresh like
I
a
have to
spring
time the double jump. Come on. Ay, al mando con este mendigo juego. Steady.
Take that.
What the heck is... What the... Okay, I was about to say. Like, that's completely unavoidable spike trap, but it wasn't. He's a little contrived, though, the more I think about it.
Feel like a new sponge.
Oh, I can jump through the signs? Really? Doesn't seem like I lose momentum by jumping, so... Alright, just keep going, just keep going. Okay, why even bother with the Sandman? I'm not gonna get all of them. Keep going, come on. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Unless I'm meant to go through here. Hey. I am so bad at this. Okay, am I missing something? Am I missing something? Okay, maybe there is a faster route? I don't know. Okay, Swamp, really, Swamp? It's that unfair? Huh. Maybe. I don't know. You know, let me check the map. I'm guessing those are the default missions in this place. Beat Bubble Buddy's time, and I'm guessing beat the third person, whoever that is. Okay, there's also... Okay, Squidward said if I killed every robot at the bottom of every slide, he would give me another spatula. Or one for each? Something like that. Okay, you know what? Before we come back here, let's check on the third one. Dude! Oh my gosh, bro! Okay, he broke my ankles. Holy crap. Okay, that little robot there, he shattered my ankles. It's not even funny. See, look at that. He's trying again. I guess knowing when to quit is sometimes the best strategy. I don't know, man. So, who's the third competitor? I'm telling you, man, this hub theme is so catchy.
I'm the fastest.
Oh, it's Larry.
My time down this slope is unbeatable. I'll give you a golden spatula if you can beat my...
Thanks for letting me know, Larry. So, any sort of side challenge? Maybe I do move faster with Sandy. Hold on, let's find out. Or maybe SpongeBob is mandatory for these? Hold on. Yeah, the timer is gone, so I have to do it with SpongeBob.
Hey, Sandy.
Howdy.
Yeah, the timer disappears if I switch to Sandy, so I guess I have to do it with SpongeBob.
I'm the fast.
Alright, let's do it. Is that a shortcut? What am I looking at here?
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Okay. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Oh, come on! He's not even... okay, sure, man. Sure. Okay. That's how that works, I suppose.
I'm the
Okay, we already got the first stock. Don't bother with that. Unless it's actually meant to serve as a shortcut, but I honestly don't know for sure.
I love opening presents.
I am so bad at this game. Oh my gosh, it's not even funny. Ugh!
I'm the fastest there is. My time down this slope.
Yeah, why wouldn't he want... I guess maybe he's underestimating SpongeBob because, you know, he is kind of a wimp. He did lie about getting those muscles. Steady. Wait, Mr. Krabs has a billboard for the Krusty Krab? I thought he was cheap. I guess he does have to invest in advertising every now and again. I don't know, man. Also, I missed the trampoline. Probably another sock in there or whatever. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate these dynamite tikis. Who is throwing these? Who is even throwing these sand balls or whatever you want to call them? It's kind of terrifying. I'm not going to lie. Whatever. Just keep going. And again, though, if I couldn't even do Bubble Buddies, how am I supposed to go through this one without trouble? Okay. I I don't think I'm gonna make it. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, maybe I do need to take some shortcuts with my double jumps and whatnot. Oh my! Okay, I made it to the checkpoint, I think. So, yeah, okay.
Go SpongeBob.
Yeah, bro, do not pat yourself on the back like that. Excuse me! I'm trying to move! Bro, why are ice physics a thing in games? They're not balanced, they're just annoying. Golly. Okay, there's a switch behind all of them. Did I get it, though? I didn't get the other one. Okay, I think that's it for Squidward's quests, but... Is it, though? Okay, hold on. Let me talk to Squidward first before I try again. Larry knows that Sandy is too good. I don't know why YouTube held that comment for a review, but maybe? I'm not sure what to make of it. Can Sandy not go down the slides as a character in this game or whatever? Or I don't know, man. All right, I think that's all of them. So, party up, Squidward.
Oh, thank Neptune, you did it! Now I can go get my equipment and ski in peace.
Actually, I think that Patrick borrowed your equipment.
What? Who said he could do that?
Did he just break into his house and take
I
it?
did. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind.
Wouldn't mind? Of course I mind! It's only the most expensive skiing equipment you can buy! And what does Patrick want with that stuff anyway? He doesn't even know how to ski. I want the worm now!
Suddenly Patrick is here, I guess. Wait, what happened? Wait, what's going on? I lost my train of thought because I was looking at chat. Oh, okay, I was about to say. Okay, I'm guessing he has a spatula that we're at the end of the slide anyways. So, you know, I'm gonna try to beat the records anyways. Emphasis on try. Can't promise that I'll succeed, but I'll try. All right, Eric. Thanks for stopping by. Ugh. Wait, was this guy dabbing? Weirdo. Okay, there's the first one. I'm guessing I get another spatula for beating all the snowmen, but... Yeah, beat Bubble Buddies, beat Larry's. Yeah, there are a couple of spatulas that go unmentioned in the map. Alright, let's do it.
I love opening presents. It shines.
I failed. I'm bad. I'm not good. This is gonna be Mall Mission 2.0. Yeah. If it's anything like the ball mission, I'm probably gonna do it off screen. Also, shame on you for dabbing. We're in 2026 for goodness sake. You're not cool, you're not special, you're just annoying. Okay, I'm guessing I'm meant to get all the snowman in one sitting. I'm bad at this. Oh my gosh, that wastes so much time. Okay, so far it's pretty straightforward, so there's no shortcuts I can take. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go for a snowman, for the Sandman, by the way. Did I call it Snowman earlier? I think I did. Oh, there's two. I just realized I didn't even get the one in the entrance. You know what? At this rate, I may as well just look it up on YouTube. Yeah, honestly, I have enough spatulas to progress with the rest of the game, so if I don't succeed at this, then I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Okay, I'm definitely missing a lot of them. I'm probably not gonna get all of them either, so yeah, I'll just leave it to the internet. what I did with the freaking ball mission, come to think of it.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Okay, and they disappear when I don't jump, but they did. Ugh. There was really no winning that. That was just guaranteed damage, I guess. I was so close, though. You know what? Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Oh my gosh, that sounds so wrong out of context. Okay. Do I want to look this up or do I want to get to the next mission? I kind of want to get to the next mission, guys. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, we're done with Sand Mountain. Wait, what am I doing at the... Can you take me to... Yeah, just take me to the Krusty Krab, because why not? Just save on time.
I feel like I should be working.
Okay, you would think they'd do... You would think they'd manage these loading screens a little better since we're on the freaking Switch 2 of all things. Then again, this was originally for the Switch 1, so that's probably why. Wait, can I go in the movie theater?
Roll, roll, roll the sponge.
Wait, what did that say? SpongeBob's Dream? Why are we in the middle of this? Is this another area? Or, you know what, let me go to the movie. I want to go to the movie theater first, just out of curiosity. Or I just don't. Sure, I guess. Okay. No spatula requirement here, so I guess I may as well check it out. He's just gonna fall asleep in the middle of town. Okay, sure. Sure, man. How about it?
Sleep comes dreams.
Oh gosh, this music.
Mischief can be found
I'm
in
guessing
the
it's a boss
subaquatic
gauntlet.
somnambulant realm.
Somehow,
Dream
robots.
bubbles. I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. Gary, what are you doing here? Meow. Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Meow. Thanks, Gary. It does make you look more rugged, doesn't it?
Okay, he actually did it.
More tasks? Well, I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start?
How are you supposed to bring those into the real world? I don't know, man.
You mean each dream bubble has a golden spatula in it?
Okay. And a new kind of robot. Wait, do I get to keep the mustache for the whole journey?
Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
Or at least this area? Please? Ah, fine. No fun allowed, I guess. Wait, can I actually go in here? Okay, no, this takes me back to Bikini Bottom.
Too pretty. Cat, take it.
Wait, can I make this jump? I mean, I'm guessing. Okay, never mind. Okay, it does move. It does move towards me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, game. Hold on. Can't stand on that one just yet. How am I supposed to? I don't know how I was meant to go about that, but sure. Oh, because maybe I meant to go this way? Or... Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is, game. Okay, I'm supposed to jump as soon as they're flipping. At least when I get to the when I can reach the other one. Okay. Okay, I actually timed that. Thank goodness. ¡Au! ¡Hijo de la! ¡Hijo de la mendiga basura! ¿Qué es esto?
Ready for another fantastic day.
Okay, we barely started this area and I already died 3 times. What does that tell you? Patience. Patience. Did I time that well enough? Okay, I did. Thank goodness. How? What? I thought SpongeBob could grab ledges. What's going on? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm bad at this. I am so bad at this. It's not even. You know what I realized, Tails? We got the whole FF7 remake trilogy before Kingdom Hearts 4. That just doesn't sit right with me. I'm gonna be honest, it just doesn't. Maybe it's because I've never cared about Final Fantasy, but still. Oh, come on! Okay, I need to really time that. Golly. Is it meant to be this difficult, or am I just bad? Maybe I meant to go through there? No, it doesn't seem like it. I feel like that's supposed to be my way back. Okay, 4 seconds before it rotates. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Easy. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, really? And I can't even... I don't like this place. I really don't like this place. On top of the platforms being vague and convoluted as is, you're telling me I also have to deal with the robots? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe just don't get the robot's attention? I don't know, man. Oh, come on! This is a lot trickier than what I was expecting. Oh, sorry, Gary. I did not mean to hit you there. I just wanted to swing around. Literally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1. Why did I jump there? I wasn't paying attention to the spikes. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe it's 5 seconds. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it is.
Pants are square, and this sponge is Bob. I will not let Bikini Bottom down.
Okay, he ripped that straight from the show. I remember that line from the show, or something similar, but it's still a really iconic line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How does that make any... How am I supposed to get through that? It's covering the whole box. Oh my goodness. Okay, am I sure I'm not meant to reach this? Probably. Seems like it. So anyone watch Spider Noir? I don't even know what platform it's on, Nora, but apparently Yeah, Nicolas Cage, to the surprise of nobody. Yeah. He's actually delivering when it comes to his performance. Sorry, I can't talk right now, guys. I need to lock in. I know I say that a lot, but I need to lock in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, hello, Aura. Welcome to the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, am I supposed to dodge it? What gives? Okay, at least I'm alive. At least I'm alive. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, it's going faster there. It's going the other way. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. That was so freaking stupid and it makes no sense. And I don't know how the game expects me to know any better. Seriously, I've lost count of the amount of times I've gotten myself killed in just this freaking segment alone. Golly, man. There you go. Okay, I'm guessing I can't KO him yet. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm off. I'm off. Please give me a checkpoint. I don't want to put up with that nonsense ever again. Okay. Thank you. My gosh, man. That was just the tip of the iceberg. I have to use the bubble nuke? Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know.
Take that!
Oh wait, there's a blue shiny up there. Ah, that would have been nice to have. So I'm guessing I have to pay the clam to be able to go into this place. Wait, spend it on what? It didn't tell me. Wait, hold on. Hang on. Oh.
Coming at ya.
Does it one-shot it? Okay, I don't know. It just pushed it off the cliff. Do I want healing? I don't think I need it yet. Emphasis on yet. Yeah, honestly, Aura, I'm a little surprised that we still haven't gotten Spider-Verse 3. Although, to be fair, I know I more or less have an idea of what's going on at Sony.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Terrain is massive.
Wait, do I have to play as Sandy here?
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
Then you're just the right person to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
Uh-huh.
My dream, my rules. I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas jackrabbit crossing a 4-lane highway.
Okay, I kind of get that metaphor. Hold on, open this box. Wait, I need SpongeBob, though, here. I need SpongeBob for this, though. Where's the bus stop? Hang on, hit the dynamite. There you go.
Get the heart pumping. Bam!
Holy frame rates, Batman. I'm guessing this is a slide. See, she can't slide. I don't know why Larry wasn't challenging her, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. Wait, I'm supposed to go vertically? I thought, never mind. Cartoon logic. I'll just relegate it to that. Why are there manure trucks in Sandy's dream? Is that a thing in Texas? I don't know, man. I feel like I can't answer that without being too stereotypical. At least there's no timer this time, so I can just pace myself with it. Seriously though, I still don't get the freaking manure trucks. That's kind of gross. Steady. Okay, it is a little tricky though, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, was I meant to jump off there for that little detour? Maybe, I don't know. Am I just going in a circle? I can't tell because of the freaking map. There is no freaking map. Golly, man. Well. You know what? Sure, why not, Swamp? Wait, why am I spawning here? Oh, okay, because the exit is there. Okay, okay. Duly noted. You know what? Let's look at the plus side. At least I get more shinies. And frame drops. Oh gosh, I timed that jump terribly. Oh my gosh, y'all hear the flies? It kind of grosses me out, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I almost fumbled that. And tulips for some reason? Are these actual things in Texas? What am I looking at? Okay. How many do I have? Sure. What does it open?
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Good question.
Squirrels? We're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
I could do it in my sleep.
Literally.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
Well, there's a golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
Okay.
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
I'm sorry, a what? A what kind of toad? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, a what? Please tell me that's just a type of toad, and it's just, please tell me I'm just overthinking it. A what? Did that? Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt.
Of world domination.
No, okay. I needed to glide for a little longer. Okay. Oh gosh. So, can the camera please cooperate? And I fumbled it. Okay. I get it. Yeah, is that, you know what, Pixel? I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. That does not sit right with me. You know what? I'm gonna look it up on an incognito tab just so nobody gets the wrong idea here. Phrynosoma. Okay, it's actually a thing. Hold on. It's actually a thing. Give me a moment, guys. Horned lizard. Okay. It's just an abbreviation for horned lizard. Okay. I don't know why you felt the need to abbreviate that, especially because it's more syllables, but okay. Thank goodness. Whatever Texans they consulted for this narrative, they did not, you know. Okay. Why would you abbreviate that, though?
Flying squirrel coming through.
Okay. Helicopter. Okay, I'm guessing I'm not meant to touch that. Or maybe I am. Wait, where's the machine? Where's the generator? Okay, I can touch that, but it's very slippery. Okay, there it is. Okay, I actually have to smack it, though. I can't just rope it.
Well, that's awful pretty.
Not gonna lie, though, using the lasso is very satisfying. Is that everything? Okay, simple enough. Wait, am I in the wrong tab? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Aw, you missed out on all that. I'm kind of sad now. Have I even worked on the out of context compilation? I really haven't, Slump. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. Like, I make a point of saying don't clip that out of context, so I remember to clip it out of context. But I haven't really put any effort into it. I'm guessing this just takes me back? Yeah. So, where am I supposed to be going here? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this slide is a really big labyrinth in the grand scheme of things. Steady. Steady. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
Good riddance.
Okay, we got a checkpoint at the very least. Wait, can I even use a checkpoint while I'm in the middle of sliding? I guess we can now. And for some reason, cows throwing pies at... Sure. I guess that's a Texas thing. Wait! Cow pie. Okay, I see what you did there. SpongeBob. I see what you did there. Hillenberg, whoever was spearheading this game. Okay. Steady. Steady. Oh my gosh, this is getting so narrow. It makes me nervous. I'm not gonna lie. What is this, though? What the heck is this? No. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Why is there cow manure in all this? Dreams are weird, man. They really are. I'm living. I'm living. Barely, but I'm living. This is very nerve-wracking, though. Okay, we made it. We made it. Woo! Okay, we got it. We got it. So, I'm guessing that's it for Sandy's sequence, but... Okay, here's the bus stop. Thank goodness. I also have to say. Like, how am I supposed to get out of here? I'm guessing it goes back up eventually? Yep. Okay, good. To cut you some slack, you would have to go through so many hours of stream material moments that don't suit a compilation like that? Yeah. It's gonna be really tedious, assuming I am gonna go through with it. I really do want to do it, I just really haven't had the chance for it. Okay, I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this.
Tartar sauce! The horror!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little mad at that. I'm not gonna lie. What the? Hello? Controls? Bro, this game is so... Bro, they had like 15, almost 20 years to work out all the bugs in this remake, and it still feels so scuffed. I'm guessing this is how I'm meant to get out of here, but honestly, Yeah, I don't know how I'm meant to do that. I don't know how I'm meant to do that. Yeah, there's really no other way out of here, is there? No, wait, isn't there a box nearby? No, probably not. I feel like I would have remembered it. Yeah, there's nothing here. We're done with Sandy's dream, so I'm guessing this is the only exit. Hold on, can I get a better angle? Thank you. Okay, now Squidward's house. I'm guessing I can afford it. No, I cannot afford it. So what now?
Oh, sparkly.
Okay, just a couple more. Just a couple more. Oh my gosh, really? I'm really scraping by, aren't I? So... Can I play as Squidward? Probably not.
For heaven's sake, boy, cover your ears.
Mr. Krabs? What are you doing in Squidward's
That's a really
dream?
good question.
Hard time, boy. Or at least it feels like it. Do you think you can make it across this sheet of music to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Ha 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 ha.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin.
So be it, I guess. So, is this a... I thought it was just gonna be another slide, but...
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Oh my gosh, they even sound like his clarinet notes. Y'all hear it, right? Wait, what was that above me? What was that shadow? Okay, I'm guessing the other notes. Okay. What are these ones supposed to be, though? Excuse me. Oh my... Okay. Honest mistake. That could have been worse. You know, that's a skill issue. That's not the game being bullcrap. That's just a skill issue. I can't be too mad at that one. I should have just double jumped. It's just really hard to tell sometimes. Did I just double jump for all of them? Just to be safe? I mean, I really don't have to, but... Was I meant to time that a little better? Or... Okay, probably that. Speaking of timing things better, gosh, I'm so bad at this game. I guess every platformer has its shortcomings, although I'm not gonna lie, this one has a couple of them. Steady. Why was that so hard the first time? I honestly don't know. But is that a trampoline? Yeah, okay. Wait for it to get close. Jump to the next one. And I guess just be patient. Oh my gosh, I actually have to jump alongside it. It's kind of frustrating. Okay, those are automated. I can work with those. Oh! Okay, we have a checkpoint. We have a checkpoint. Okay.
1000. Ready or not, here I come.
Chat. What year did this game come out again? You know what? That's the kind of detail that definitely... It makes the Mudkip smile again. I'll say that much. Where's the bounce? Okay, have it your way, game. Have it your way, THQ Nordic, whatever you're called nowadays. Steady. Okay, you know what? I'll wait for the next round. I'll wait for the next one. Okay, Swamp, let me rephrase that. What year did the original come out? Because I'm pretty sure Handsome Squidward is from like season 4 or season 5, so there's no way that was there in the original. Steady. Those are the automated ones. This one isn't, though. Okay, I really gotta time myself with this one. Also, there's a sock there. Steady.
Boy,
You know,
Patrick will be glad to have this back.
did I want to do that all over again? No. Was it worth it for the sock? Kind of. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Swamp. Isn't the original from like 2003-ish, 2002-ish? I don't know. All I know is that I want to say it was from before the movie, but don't quote me. You know, I can just look it up, actually. You know, I'm gonna look it up, just out of curiosity. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Release date. Yeah, it's from 2003, and that episode's from, like, you said 2005, right? Okay. Yeah, they did add that in the remake. I like it. Respect. Respect for embracing the memes, if nothing else. Okay, we livin'. For now. Wait, how am I supposed to... Wait, do they... How am I supposed to... Well, it's worth a try, I guess. Okay, am I missing something? How am I supposed to do this? Flashbacks to the Handsome Mudkip? Exactly. Oh. So, if y'all want to backseat me, then be my guest. Because I have no idea what to do here. Do I actually make that? Okay. I was about to say, how the heck am I supposed to do this? It just seems so inconsistent. Not gonna stand forever. Or is it? I actually don't know. Steady.
It shines.
How am I supposed to? Okay, sure.
I'm ready.
We know you are, man. We know you're ready. It's kind of your whole thing. Wait for it. Okay, all the yellow ones collapse after you stay if you stay on them for too long, or at least as soon as you touch them. I mean. Oh my goodness, man! I'm telling you, if I had a kill count for this stream, it would be way too high for comfort. Okay, we got the box. Okay, I was about to say, how am I supposed to use this? Okay, it's not a trampoline. So that's that, I guess. That was a little short-lived. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, I'm not complaining. Okay. Okay, we did Squidward's, we did Sandy's, and I'm guessing that's Mr. Krabs. Excuse me? Okay. I'm just untalented. And I can't afford the next dream anyway, so how do I get out of here? Oh my gosh. Oh, what the? Are you kidding me? Get out of my face. I still can't afford to open the dream though, so I guess for now I'll just get out of here. Done with jellyfish feet. Oh my gosh, I was right. It's the actual industrial park. Okay, that's actually really funny. Hold on. That's peak comedy. A wall jump in the bucket. Wait, hold on. Take me there. I get the feeling I don't need to open the door for that one.
Food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
Oh, wait. I see the spatula. I see the spatula. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, can I actually reach that? Oh, okay. There's a ledge on the air duct here. Hold on. Oh, not yet. Not yet, homie. There you go. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, game. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. So where to now? Wasn't there one more area in the second quadrant that I haven't gone through yet? Or am I tripping? We've been to Sand Mountain. We've been to Rock Bottom. No, I think that's it, actually. Yeah, the police station has nothing. We've been to the Murmur Lair. We've been to Sandy's house. I guess I can just focus on the third area. No, wait, hold on. I know there's a spatula at the top of this building, but I have no idea how to get to it. Oh. I guess SpongeBob can't touch fountain water for some reason?
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Yeah, okay, I have no idea how I'm supposed to reach that. So I'll just put it on hold. Been to the Chum Bucket, we've been to the Krusty Krab. What is this? The Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. Okay, that's kind of scary. I'm down for it though, but yeah, I can't afford it yet. So let's go to the less interesting kelp forest, I guess. Wait, will I get to see the magic conch though? That would put a smile on my face. Okay, I'm smiling already though.
Here we are in the kelp forest, an interesting area with many sights to see. That don't get hopelessly lost first.
Okay. And a new kind of robot. Bro, you can just walk away. You don't have to play jump rope. Oh, never mind. He actually killed him. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Never. What the frick? It just happened. What did I just watch? Excuse you? You know what? Take a cruise missile to the face. Or don't, I guess.
It shines.
This is bizarre. Wait, what about you, though? Are you friendly? Okay, these ones are friendly. Wait, hold on.
Coming at ya. You've just met the
Okay, that was very satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, is it just me, or I just love a really good forest area in games? Okay, it doesn't. Okay, I need to bubble bowl this. Hold on. And I get a sock for it. Nice.
Another find for Patrick.
How do I take out these things, though? Probably with the cruiser missile. Or whatever you want to call it. Yep, okay. Wait, do they respawn, though? I'm guessing they respawn, otherwise...
Hi, Mrs. Puff. Driving class isn't out here today, is it?
Of course not.
No, SpongeBob. Why do you say that? Do you think we'd have class out here just to hide from you?
Oh, never mind.
How silly. I'm just gathering twigs for the winter.
Oh, can I help? I have a merit badge in twig gathering.
Aww. He's so earnest sometimes. You can't help but like him.
Actually, you can help with something else. These robots showed up and scared all the students, campers off into the forest. Before the ranger arrives, someone needs to go out and find them.
I'll help you find them, Mrs. Puff. I'm the sponge for the job.
Thanks, SpongeBob. I'll make sure to give you a nice reward when you've found all of them.
Oh, so they don't just respawn infinitely. Oh. Yeah, I totally meant to do that, guys. Totally. Keikakutori. Keikakutori. Okay, it's really easy to get lost in this place. I'm not gonna lie, guys. So, wait, they brought a whole porta potty in this place? For what? What was that? What did I just... Alright, sure, man, sure.
Terror in triplicate. Ow.
Oh, I'm dead. I didn't realize I had 1 point of health left. My bad. Wait, how am I supposed to... Okay, I am so lost. Wait, the stomp did the trick last time. Why is it not working here? You know what?
To mission control. The launch is a go.
Maybe kill the top one before... Okay, I am so confused. Also, I need healing. Wait, where does this take me? I'm guessing back to the start? Yeah. Guess I may as well get these shinies, because I'm definitely broke on them. Maybe kill the top one first? I don't know, man.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Okay, respawn student. I don't know what. I don't get it. I really don't. These enemies are so confusing.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Okay, there's a flamethrower. Wait, is it just infinite? There you... Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, the hitboxes were just a little clunky, I guess. Okay, kill the bottom one, avoid the... Just jump rope the fire and then kill the bottom one. And it just headbutt soon enough. Okay. Like, that's what I tried last time, but for some reason it wasn't working.
I feel like a new sponge.
Oh gosh, these guys again. What were their names again? I know they have a name. Because I did look at the enemy gallery. Of course, he just chickens out. Wait, does it kill him? Okay, it does damage him. You know, just kill the laser one. Those ones get annoying. The rest I can deal with, though. Okay, it only hurts when it's red. It only hurts when it's red, and you gotta keep running.
Just my size.
Ow!
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I'm telling you, man, this game is just so clunky when it comes to the hitboxes. You're bad at this? I know. I know. I know. Now, what's down here? Switch? Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Spatula? Or just more platforms back at the camp. Okay. What time is it, by the way? Okay, we got about 5 minutes before I gotta call the stream. Nah, it doesn't stick. Howdy. Okay, that's just to reach one camper. Only 5 more to go. Copium. So, okay, like I said, it's really easy to get lost here, and apparently I need Patrick. Oh, boy. Ow. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. At least I get a spatula, though. I feel like I meant to. Yep, okay. There's more.
Like a spring breeze.
Wait, can I actually make this jump? Okay, I can. Thank goodness. Bro, you just don't know when to quit, do you? Eesh. Okay, that got me nowhere. What about down here, though? Oh, wait, that's the platform from earlier. Okay, okay. Apparently I need Patrick, though, but I don't know where the bus stop is. Can I jump up from here? Probably not. Nope. Guess I'll just go to the next area. Steady. And suddenly Mr. Krabs.
Hi, Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob, help me find Patrick.
Okay, he wants Patrick. He wants Patrick. Reset the stone tiki? Why would you want me to... Okay, I'm guessing it's for this mission, but... Oh, there's a bus stop. Thank goodness. And I'm just now realizing I can turn around now and throw the fruit.
Hi, Mr. Krabs. What are you doing here?
Am I gonna buy the DVD when it comes out? There's a DVD? I did not know that, Tailsim. Probably not.
Ahoy, Patrick! I'm trying to return 3 stone tikis to this pedestal so I can get to the kelp cave across that bridge.
Uh-huh.
There could be customers in there. I saw 3 tikis scattered around this area, but me old brain couldn't figure out how to get them back up here.
Uh-huh.
Can I try?
Sure, why not? I need a good laugh. There's a golden spatula up there for
Okay,
you to get
whatever happened to say, hey, get Patrick. There's something he can help me with.
to succeed.
Rude.
Boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do. Hard as a rock.
Okay, there's one. I don't get to the other ones, though.
A robot go boom.
Okay, that's where they're coming from. Where's the other one?
How many of these do I have to carry?
Okay, I was a little worried there with the explosive. Wait, how am I supposed to KO that with Patrick? Okay, I guess I can't. So...
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Ew, that's so gross, by the way. Does that just... Okay, I thought that was just gonna reset the ice... The ice. Never mind. Am I on a timer? Yep. Probably should have frozen the water beforehand. I'm guessing the yellow one's for the spatula and the other one's for the ice. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. With that being said, though, guys, yeah, we're around the 3-hour mark, so... And we did just save because of the spatula. So, do I want to call it here? I kind of have to. Let me just make it back. I'm not going to make it back on time, am I? I think I'm dead. I think I might be dead. Okay. How am I supposed to... Am I supposed to be able to get out of this? Alive? You know, alive? Doesn't seem like it. Because I can't climb this. Yeah, no, I'm straight up dead. Some bootleggers will, probably. But with that being said, though, guys, yeah, we're at the 3-hour mark, so I'm gonna call it here. See, even Patrick agrees with that surprised face. But all right, guys, thank you guys so much for sticking around. As always, if your heart so desires, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and join the Discord. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. See what else there is to yap about, because honestly, as far as the Digital Circus movie, who knows what's gonna happen? End the stream with Patrick's death? Sure, why not? Is he gonna die here? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I straight up softlocked myself. And apparently because I'm dead, the tiki's reset. But alright guys, we're done for today anyway, so with that being said, once again, I'm Seabot sending out. Take care, guys. Bye.